Yeah, that's the thing.
We played with many of them, and you know, like it was good ringette. It's fun to watch. We had a good time.
That's on Saturday next week in Moose Jaw. All right, Rath start off with the ring. Down into the corner. Leah Toth with the ring. Emerson putting some pressure on. Pass across. Smoliak on the other side. Kuntz, Weimer, Pillipow, and Labbie. Shot clock goes off. That'll be a goalie ring, and we have Bell in net. Bell out to Pillipow. Slides it across the line to Weimer. She protects it. Gets it back to Pillipow. Looks for Labbie. Lines will change. Out comes Humble. 8 on the shot clock. Humble takes a shot, goes wide. Picked up by Juatco. That's the shot clock. Goalie ring. Missing Stewart, Veach, and Haru today. So lines will be mixed up a little bit from their usual. Pass in by the Wrath. There's a shot, saved by Bell. Shot by Monteith. Humble up to Juatco. Juatco ahead to MacNeil. That's a goal. Humble to Juatco to MacNeil. Lexi puts it in the net for the first goal of the game. Weimer, Pillipow, and Labbie are back out. Poole and Kuntz on D. Rings in the corner, dug out by the Wrath. Although it's loose. Poole with it. She skates it out. Up to Pillipow. Dumps it in. Weimer in chase. Alice Wright knocks it aside. Shot by Labbie goes wide. Weimer picks up the loose ring in the corner. Comes out front, down to Pillipow. Takes a shot from the side. Nice save by Alice Wright. Pillipow backhand goes high and wide. Labbie drops it there for Humble. She heads off. Poole's back to pick it up. Pass up to Juatco. Feeds it ahead to MacNeil. Shot goes wide. Get a reset as it goes off of Alice's stick. Get a shot, easy save. Charlebois with it. Leaves it for Smoliak. Cross to Juatco. Humble takes a shot. Whistle goes. Not sure why. I'm going to guess a crease violation. No, a penalty. Two, River Kathol. All right, Pillipow with the ring. Over to Labbie. Fakes the drop, now drops to Weimer. Backhand back to Pillipow in the corner of the net. Has it checked off her, gets it back. Down to Weimer, over to Labbie, off a stick. Ring comes loose into the neutral zone, picked up by Pillipow. Over to Labbie. Humble off the bench. Gets past her. Lions will finish off their change. Juatco over to MacNeil. Actually, they've made this easy on me. They've left 5 on D, so we just have 2 lines up front. Across 2 lines, picked up by Poole. She has Gilroy with her. Slides it ahead to Juatco off her skate. She can't touch it. Picked up by the Wrath. Kayla Monteith. Pass out front. That was Weaver with the shot. Rush through the crease. Wrath ring. Actually, I just noticed that Jeff, the ref, is out there today. He was sitting up in the stands as they did not need him on the bench with 5 coaches there. Sherry's out here, but I'm guessing somebody did not show up. So thank you, Jeff. All right, that was across 2. Wrath will dump it into the neutral zone. Weimer with it. Ahead to Labbie. Labbie behind the net. Drops it for Weimer. "14 minutes to play in the first. 8 on the shot clock. Drop behind the net, out front, to Weimer with a backhand, saved. Pillipow across to Labbie. Labbie fires, saved by Wright. Gonna hold that, just gonna change. Weimer will stay out with Pillipow and Labbie. Gilroy and Charlebois on D. Labbie cuts through, over to Pillipow, takes a shot. Pops out to Labbie. Drops it for Weimer. Weimer takes a shot, saved. Ring taken away behind the net. Labbie with it, cuts through 2 defenders. That goes in. 2-0. All right, Wrath get it in to Larson. Across to Kathol. Loses the ring, Gilroy with it. Up to MacNeil. Has Humble on the far side. Nice pass, checked away. Wrath bringing it out. Charlebois, first one back. Gets it ahead to Juatco, up to MacNeil. Juatco heads off. Oh no, she doesn't. All right, all the way down the ice. Poole, first one back. Up to Pillipow. Head to Labbie. A little too far for her. She gets it anyways. Backhand. Squeezes through. Slides through. Maybe across the red line. That'll be a rush ring. Weimer dishes it over to Poole. Back to Weimer. Leaves it for Labbie. Over to Pillipow. Towards Weimer in front. Doesn't connect. Labbie ends up with it. Gets it over to Pillipow. Pillipow tries to squeeze through. Ring comes loose. Put ahead to the neutral zone. Pass ahead to Josephine Lee. Takes a shot, saved. Throws it out, Bells throws it out wide to Poole. Poole heads the other direction behind the net. Long pass out to Juatco. Feeds it ahead to MacNeil. She takes a shot, saved. Juatco there for the rebound. MacNeil with it, has it checked off her. Juatco and Humble. Humble ends up with it, takes a shot. Saved. Gets the rebound. Humble, another shot, deflected in front. Ring bouncing around. Humble has it again. Down low to MacNeil. Right will hold on to that for a 5 count. Rush ring. Both teams will change. Weimer to Labbie. Leaves it for Weimer. Leaves it for Pillipow. Takes the shot. Saved. Rath with the ring. Into the neutral zone. Still with the ring. Checked off though. Tossed back to the neutral zone. Drop back in. Weimer intercepts. Off the boards towards Labbie. Bounces a little too far. Into the corner. Charlebois there first. Pressure put on by Larson. Larson takes it away. Charlebois getting a penalty. Cross check at 9:09. Naya Charlebois. Rath behind the net, pass out front, too far. Out into the neutral zone. MacNeil, first one there. Tries to protect it, has it taken off her. She gets it back. Gets it across the blue line. Pool, as they are shorthanded. MacNeil leaves it for Humble. Humble looking for a shot, takes a shot, that goes in. 4-0. 1:21 remaining on the Charlebois penalty. Oh, body contact call coming to number 3, White, Chloe Larson. That's just a bigger, taller, stronger body against a smaller Emerson Kuntz. That's all right. 8:12 left to play in the first. 103 on the rush penalty, 2 on the wrath penalty. Juatco out front with a backhand. Loose in the corner. Wrath comes out with it. Across 2 lines. Picked up by Smoliak. Nice support across the Kuntz. Pass up to Juatco. Juatco up to Labbie. Shot saved. Alice finds that, but not enough time to get rid of it. Rush ring. Gilroy will get a chance up in the offensive zone with Pillipow and Weimer. So they play 4-on-4. Weimer across to Pillipow, back to Weimer. Over towards Gilroy, gets past her. Pillipow there first. Out front, takes a shot, goes wide. Picked up by Weimer. Penalty over for the rush. Weimer down low to Pillipow. She puts it in. A certain Canadian men's hockey player could learn a little something from that. Won't mention any names. .651 to play in the first. Smoliak ahead to Juatco. Checked off her, gets it back. Slides it across to Smoliak, goes down to low to MacNeil. Across to Humble, takes a shot, saved by Alice. Don't quite get it out. Cross to Juatco. She puts it in. 6-0. 6:09 to play in the first. Next weekend, while the Rush is in Moose Jaw for the A Provincials, the Wrath will be up in Saskatoon, playing in the B Provincials. I believe there's a total of 7 teams, so all the teams will be playing. 3 Regina, 2 BP, and 2 Saskatoon. We'll play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's a shot. by the raft. Bell makes a save, tosses it out to Weimer. She turns up to Labbie. Feeds it across, just about to Charlebois. Who's got it? Labbie has it at the moment. Oh, turns, fires, it goes in. Ring grabbed just as it slid back into the crease. Wrath ring. Lee takes a shot, goes wide. Toth with the ring, has it checked off her stick. Humble gets it ahead to somebody, to MacNeil, to Juatco. Ring comes out, picked up by Humble. Throwing down the ice, 2 lines. Kuntz first one back. Support across the pool, up to MacNeil. Ahead in Juatco's direction. Picked up by the raft. That pass, Poole first one there for it. Feeds it ahead to Weimer. Waits for Pillipow and Labbie to join her. Pass out front to Pillipow. Doesn't quite connect. Wrath thump it out. Picked up by Larson. Over to Monteith. Checked off her. Weimer ahead to Labbie. Leaves it for Pillipow. Back towards Labbie. Right idea. Labbie takes a shot. Saved. Three minutes to play in the first. Smoliak with the ring. Up to MacNeil. Off her stick. Wrath getting it back in. Hoffart takes a shot, saved by Bell. Smoliak. Her pass taken away. MacNeil fights for it though. Juatco has it. Up ahead to Humble. Had trouble with it. Kathol has the ring. Doesn't. Oh, she does get it across. Batted back in by Humble. Penalty coming. To who? Oh, Juatco. Body contact. Toth to Monteith. Across the Lee. Takes a shot, goes wide. Picked up by Gilroy. Has it checked off, gets it back. Leaves it for Poole. Poole up to Weimer. Whoop, forgot the ring. Toth with it. Weimer checks it off. Monteith has it. Gilroy pushes her to the outside. Pass in front. Blocked. Shot blocked. Another shot. This time Bell makes the save. Bell throws it to Pillipow just as the whistle goes. 1:37 to play. 1:16 on the Juatco penalty. Larson across the Kathol, taken away by Smoliak. Tripping call coming to Kathol. Her stick just got underneath the skate. .120 to play in the first. Back to even strength, 4-on-4. 58 seconds remaining on the other penalty. To the rush. Humble just takes the shot, grabs the rebound. Leaves it for Labbie. Back to Humble. Charlebois across to Gilroy. Gilroy takes a shot. Right, gets a piece of it, goes wide. Wrath have the ring. Gilroy with it again. Loses their stick. Humble takes a shot. All right, Wrath bring it out. Pass too far. Gilroy grabs it, takes it across the line. A little too much momentum one direction. Lee leaves it for Hoffart. Has Weaver in front. Winds her way in, gets a shot. That goes in, 7-1. Short-handed. Kuntz to Juatco. Juatco across to MacNeil. Right, sliding across, makes the save at the last second. End of the first, 7-1. All right, second half. Loose ring, picked up by Labbie. That shot goes wide. Charlebois, head to Labbie. Waiting for Pillipow or Weimer. Goes ahead to Weimer. She's going the other direction. Penalty over for the Wrath. Labbie gathers that in the neutral zone. Slides it ahead to Pillipow. Humble comes off, or comes on as they change. Pillipow takes a shot. Wrath get it into the neutral zone. Goes across two. Picked up by Gilroy. Gilroy ahead to MacNeil. Ahead to Juatco. Has Humble with her as well. 10 on the shot clock. MacNeil gets a shot away to get a reset. Wright makes the save. 5 seconds, rush ring. MacNeil fakes a drop. This time she leaves it for Juatco. Juatco takes a backhand. It goes off of Wright into the net. She got a good piece of it, but it went over top of her. The Wrath get it in. The Rush take it away. Head to Labbie. Cross to Pillipow. She makes a move. Backhand goes in the net. Oh boy. 14:42 to go. Labbie to Pillipow. Did not catch who passed it to Labbie. Looks like the Rush made a swap of their goalies. Both get a little bit of game time before next weekend. So Bell came out, Larson goes in. Shot goes high. Gilroy there. Somebody through the crease on Rush. That'll be a Wrath ring. Pass in front to Toth. Rush take it away. Ring comes out, Rings goes back in, comes back out again. Juatco over to MacNeil. She misses that pass. Wrath dump it across two lines. Charlebois first one there. Up to MacNeil, has it checked off her. Kathol pass ahead to Larson. Takes the shot, saved. MacNeil up to Juatco. Cuts in front. Whoa! Wright makes the save. Smoliak across the line to Humble. Juatco heads off for a change. MacNeil heads off for a change. Humble's shot goes wide. Weimer and Humble putting pressure on. Larson in front. She puts that in. Over the shoulder, Chloe Larson. Rath's second goal of the game. Charlebois down the corner to Pillipow. Ring is loose. She comes out with it. Ring comes out. Weaver picks it up. Passes it ahead to Lee. Touches her stick. Weaver picks it up again. Takes a shot. Saved or didn't quite make it to the net, I don't think. It's a long way down from where I'm standing or sitting. Gets a reset. Pass out front to Lee. Balarjan with the save. Tossed out to Charlebois. Support up to Gilroy. Over to Pillipow. Head to Labbie. Backhand goes wide. I think Rath was through the crease. That'll be a rush ring. Humble takes a shot that goes wide. Just missed the net. MacNeil down low to Juatco. Squeezed off her. Ring goes high. Juatco there, knock it down. Backhand wide of the net. Humble's shot goes wide. MacNeil takes a shot, brushed aside. Monteith with it, has it checked off. Picks it up again, pass ahead to Toth. Kuntz putting pressure on. Feisty as always. Pass up to Kathol. She, takes a shot, gets deflected, and just goes wide. Toth back out front to Larson. Her shot gets deflected or blocked in front. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Rush was through the crease. Rath ring. .10:33 to play. Sometimes you just want to sing, but you choose not to. Over to Larson. Her shot. Looked like a bit of a screen. That goes in. 9-3. All right, over to Labbie. Pass across the Pillipow. Backhand goes just off the side of the net. Ends up in the netting. Goalie ring. Whoa. Missed pass. Labbie picks it up. Leaves it for Weimer. She goes over to Pillipow, again off the side of the net. Right, got a piece of it, so they get a reset. Pillipow loses the ring. Fights to get it back. Labbie with it. Ahead to Pillipow. She ends up with it after going off the boards. Gets a long pass across to Labbie. Waiting for a change. Labbie over to Humble. Humble fires. Right gets a piece. Goes wide. Bit of a butt check. They call that a body contact call. 9:12 to play. Humble heads to the box. In the corner where I can't see. Oh, Larson comes out with it. Leaves it for Toth. Toth takes the shot. Doesn't quite get to the goal. Gilroy with it. She gets checked from behind, gets it back. Pass ahead to MacNeil. Ooh, flips it ahead to Juatco. She was kind of headed the other direction. Rath bring it back. Shot saved through the crease. Rath ring. Shot blocked. Rath with the ring though. Checked away. Weimer feeds it off the boards to Labbie. Well, she goes down, gets the ring back, loses the ring. Smoliak putting pressure on. Who has the ring? I don't know. Oh, Rath has it. Ring comes loose. Weimer with it. Pass up to the neutral zone. To Labbie. Over to Smoliak. Juatco comes out. Labbie goes off. Rush have the ring. MacNeil to Juatco, squeezes through. That is a goal. MacNeil with the assist, Juatco with the goal. 10-3, 7:10 to play. Just noticed the temperature was starting to drop. Turn that back on. All right, Juatco, this time over to MacNeil. Back to Juatco, just about there. She does get it back, has a checked offer. Rath up to the neutral zone. Feeds it ahead to Toth. She'll get there first, but Poole putting pressure on. Out front, Galarjan with the save. Rush come away with it. Weimer to Labbie. Takes the shot, save, penalty coming. Slashing call to Ella Hoffart, number 4. Labbie takes a shot, saved by Wright. Wright throws high, up to Larson. She just tosses it into the neutral zone. Poole, first one there. Up to Pillipow. She off, no goal. Off the post, off the back of Wright, into the net, but Pillipow was in the crease. Throws it high again to Larson. She just dumps it into the neutral zone. Kuntz to Pillipow to Labbie. Labbie leaves it for Humble. She heads off. Humble will wait for her teammates to join her. MacNeil, to Juatco. Humble to Juatco, but in the crease. 5:05 to play. Ring pops out to Juatco. Over to MacNeil. Makes the save. Gonna hold that. Humble takes a shot. Wright makes a save. Toss wide. Smoliak there for it. She cuts in front, takes the shot. That goes in. Ends the raft penalty that had 25 seconds left. 4:35 to play. Pass in front. Rush come away with it. Poole to Weimer. To Pillipow. Back to Weimer. Weimer leaves it for Labbie. She goes back to Weimer, down to Pillipow. That's a goal. Labbie protects it. Up to Weimer. Looks ahead. Loses the ring, gets it back. Across the line to Pillipow. Nope, to Labbie. Poole with it now. She cuts in front. Aubrey Poole with a goal. Doesn't get many chances to score. Excited about that. There we go. That time is running off the clock. Just under 3 to go. Juatco ahead to Smoliak. She backhands it in. 215, 214, 213, 212, 211, 210. Please don't shoot. One minute to play. That was touched, picked up by Kathol. She takes a shot, goes in. Stopped it for a second, but they're still running it, thankfully. So again, next game is next weekend, Saturday, 1:45 in Moose Jaw. First game of provincials against the Saskatchewan Saints. Second game is at 9 a.m. on Saturday. If a third game is required, it will be at 1:45 on Saturday. All games in Moose Jaw, all games streamed on Rush streaming channel.